Archangel. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. Thank you for joining me here for this Lionsgate Pick a Card reading. We're going to be looking at what is being activated for you through this powerful portal. The climax of this portal is coming up on 8/8. As many of you know, it is when there is full alignment between Sirius, our sun, and the earth. So it is a powerful manifestation portal, and especially this year with Jupiter being in Leo. So I wanted to dive in and see what you need to know about what's moving, what's being activated for you, and so that you can co-create with maybe some more insight. Hopefully, I hope the messages are helpful for you. And this is a timeless reading, so if you are here in a different time in history than Lionsgate, just know that that's what we're looking at in today's reading. I will insert an overhead view of the groups at the end of this introduction so that you can pause the video and take your time and have a better look at the cards and the crystals if you would like to do so. You might feel drawn to more than one group, and that is totally okay. There might be many messages in the readings for you today, so just use your intuition and have fun with it. We're going to use a different tarot deck for each group that I have represented here, and I've pulled the Strength card from all of these decks just so you can see the artwork. And Strength is the major arcana for Leo, representing the lion and Lion's Gate, and so that is the theme for our pick a card piles here today. I will be live shuffling oracle cards out in your reading as well to get as many messages as we can for you around what is being activated and manifesting for you through this powerful Lion's Gateway portal. So thank you so much for being here with me. Quick announcements: memberships are open. If you hit the join button below, you will see what is being offered. So thank you to those of you who have already joined. It is just an honor and a pleasure and so much fun to open up a new avenue of connecting with you, and thank you for your support. I appreciate you so much. I do have 2 events going on for this powerful Lionsgate portal. One is in person in Sedona, Arizona with my friend Cody, the sound healer. He is here on YouTube, and I will link him and the event link in the description box below if you would like to look into that a little bit more. It's going to be amazing. We're going to do a cacao ceremony and light language and sound healing, and yes, I'm very excited. And then I am offering an online event for those of you who can't make it to Sedona, Arizona. I am offering a Lionsgate event on 8/7 actually, and it will be recorded, so if you can't make it, it's at noon Mountain Standard Time, and that will be a guided meditation and a healing and light language, and bringing in codes and, you know, working with the Lionsgate energy online. So that link is also in the description box below if you're interested. Would love to see you there. Would love to have you. I love this time of year, one of my favorites. So I am excited to get into these readings with you today. The timestamps are in the description box below so that you can jump right to your reading. For group 1, we have the Muse Tarot. With the Opalite. For group 2, we have the Crystal Visions Tarot. With the Carnelian stone. And for group 3, we have the Everyday Witch Tarot. With the Lapis Lazuli stone. Oops. So take your time choosing a group. I look forward to seeing you in your reading. Hello, Group 1. Welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose the Muse Tarot. Beautiful deck with all the roses. Roses might be significant for you. They don't have to be, but I know that's a symbol for a lot of people. And you chose the beautiful Opalite stone. Magical stone. Welcome, Group 1. Thank you for joining me for the Lionsgate reading. I'm excited to see what is activating for you, what is manifesting for you, what do you need to hear about this powerful portal and gateway. 8/8 is the full alignment, the most potent day out of Lionsgate. I forget the exact dates that Lionsgate runs through, but it's most of Leo season. So that's why I chose the Strength card for each deck to signify the leading card. And with this beautiful, this is one of my favorites. It's so pretty. And with the moon, the full moon behind her, I feel like for you, Group 1, something is significant about this full moon in Aquarius that we just moved through. It was a very potent moon as well. Jupiter is in Leo, which magnifies expansion, growth, abundance, good luck, prosperity, you know, all kinds of, whatever kind of abundance, just in good luck. So it's a really great time to manifest with the universe. But I do feel like this is that the full moon in Aquarius that just passed was significant in terms of your activation. It's maybe when your activation started. That is Leo season, I believe. Yeah, it is Leo season, and it is the Lionsgate when we had that full moon in Aquarius. So I do feel like that is relevant for some of you, and I'm just hearing now too, some of you have a moon, and your moon is in Aquarius. So interesting to start off with this. We're going to get into your messages here for you with this beautiful Muse Tarot, and then I'm going to live shuffle some Oracle messages for you as well. If you missed the introduction, I do want to let you know very quickly that with some quick announcements, the memberships are open right now. If you hit the join button below, you will be able to see what I'm offering and what's available. And I do have 2 events for Lionsgate. One is in person and one is online, and both of those are linked in the description box below if you're interested and you want to check them out. The in-person one is in Sedona, Arizona, with my friend Cody, the sound healer. He's amazing. And he's linked in the description box as well, if you don't already know him. I know some of you do. And the online event is actually on 8/7, and that is, I'm going to meet with you on Zoom for an hour and do a guided meditation, healing, light language, activation kind of special to help you out. For whoever shows up, it will be tailored to the group, you know, the group energy and what people need, which is what I love about you know, channeling light language and bringing through energy in that surrendered kind of way. So anyway, check it out if you're interested. Links are in the description box below. So let's get into your reading. And if you're here at a different time than Lionsgate, we're just looking at what's activating for you. You might be feeling very activated for whatever reason right now. So let's see, what is activating? What do they need to hear? What is moving for Group 1 through this Lionsgate portal? Thank you, Spirit. What do they need to hear? Oh, wow. The 8 of Voices. Oh, you know, I'm going to shuffle this Strength deck card back in. And if it's meant to come out, it will come out. It's kind of loud, sorry. These cards are just a little big for my hands. I can do it, but it's kind of a push. All right, so what else? What does Group 1 need to hear, please, Spirit? The 4 of Materials. What's being activated through this Lionsgate portal for Group 1? It's being activated for Group 1, please, Spirit. What do they need to hear? Whoa. Okay, we have the 3 of Voices, 3 of Swords. Voices are swords, materials are pentacles. Then we have the Page of Voices, Page of Swords. And what do we have here? Oh, look, you have all earth and air out so far. You have the muse of materials, which the muse in this deck is the king. The place of mastery. Interesting. Boy, a lot of swords. Four of voices. Four of swords. So, the six of voices behind that. The six of swords. I'm feeling to start off, we're going to get more clarification, but I am feeling to start off group one that you are in a time of healing through this gateway, you know, as it started around the full moon in Aquarius. There's something here about you being in a place of healing, like being sad, heartbroken, disappointed perhaps. It's possible for some of you this is about a job or your financial situation, and you're looking for more stability. There's something here you're healing. If it's not about financial stability, it's about stability in love or stability in your life. But there's some sort of disappointment, heartbreak. You can see the crying eyes in the top of this card. Maybe there's someone that, maybe there's been a lot of tears shed. Even this Four of Pentacles, she looks a little bit upset, discouraged. The Eight of Swords is about being stuck in your head, caught in limiting beliefs, stuck in your fears, kind of a negative mindset. And it's interesting because I think I was talking about that in the introduction, I'm not sure, about this time period, this Lionsgate portal with Jupiter and Leo and all of the things going on astrologically. This is a really important time to get clear on what you do want and to be in a positive mindset about it. So to release yourself from insecurities and fears and pains of the past and get curious and maybe even learn new ways to bring stability and abundance in, whether this is love, life, career. The Four of Voices is about taking a time out. It's about healing. It's also about meditating and getting focused and clear. It will clear away this energy of being stuck in your head or your doubts in some way, feeling like you have to hold back, like there's an energy of lack or scarcity here. But I think because of that energy, you're looking for that answer. You're looking at, in this Four of Swords energy, in this time out, you're looking at trying to discover ways to master gaining more income or gaining more stability, however this message is resonating with you. So we're going to get a little bit more. Tell me more about this Eight of Voices, please, Spirit. What is happening through this Lion's Gateway portal? What is being activated? What do they need to know? There it is. We saw the Six of Swords. Yeah, so you are moving away from this energy. You are, I feel like through this gateway, you're through this Four of Swords energy and this Page of Swords, where you are maybe researching, learning new things, discovering new things around what it's going to take to bring more peace and stability into your life and groundedness and happiness. Like, well, yeah, it really feels like groundedness, and whether it's your love life or your, like I said, something else in your life, a career, you're wanting to, you are in the process of discovering how to move away from these thoughts that have been keeping you stuck in painful energies, mindsets, moods, situations. You're clearing this. This feels like a really beautiful and powerful thing, group one, to be clearing out, because this energy, this can be karmic in nature. I feel like, I don't know how to describe, like I'm sitting in this energy and it feels familiar to me. Like when you just get kind of stuck in a headspace that just around something that doesn't feel good, and you know that you want to bring it to a more peaceful place. So what's being activated in you is you're figuring out how to do this. You're like, I am going to step back take a time out, get clarity, heal whatever in me is keeping me in these patterns of limitation, of not seeing, you know, this abundance in my life, this stability, this place of full. The King of Pentacles, the Muse of Materials, is like has mastered the physical realm, which to me means, you know, stability in in his life in so many ways, like in relationships, in bank account, in home, in whatever, in job, you know, just this really grounded, peaceful, abundant way of being. And you're like holding, with the way she's holding those glasses is like, let me get a good look here. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Like you're maybe you weren't motivated. Maybe this energy from the past is heavy. So I think the activation that's happening through the gateway is it's helping boost you up. It's helping move you forward and motivate you to look, to find answers, and to change your thought patterns and bring more peace in. And maybe you weren't allowing yourself a time out. Maybe you weren't giving yourself this space that is really needed to heal. So you are through this gateway. What is the Four of Materials here for, please? Oh, wow. The Awakening, Judgment, number 20. Okay, why is the Three of Voices? And that's Major Arcana for Scorpio. Why is the Three of Voices here? Oh, the Six of Emotions, the Six of Cups. Why is the Page of Voices here, please, Spirit? Whoa, that flipped out quick. Oh, the Chariot. I love this Chariot card. This is number 7, Major Arcana for Cancer. Why is the Muse of Materials here? And then we'll get back. Why is the Muse here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, okay, we have the Lovers. Number 6, Major Arcana for Gemini. Very beautiful Lovers card. One of my favorites. Let's see, what is this? Oh, jeez. Oh, and the High Priestess. Oh my goodness. It's just the Priestess in this deck. This represents Pisces in the tarot, but Cancer in the zodiac. So, wow. 2 Major Arcana with the King. Okay. And the back of the deck we have the Page of Inspiration. Yeah, you're taking this time out. You're being activated. You're being guided to take a time out so you can get these downloads, like see these rays of light coming in. I could just like almost imagine light codes written in those rays pouring into your third eye as you allow yourself to take the time out to see what you need to see so that you can, yeah, like I said, there's this sudden drive to discover what's needed here, to make a choice in your life. Okay, so in the Page of Inspiration, the Page of Wands, playful, creative, inspired, is this time out brings this to you. What is this? The Six of Inspiration, which is the Six of Wands. I love it. 2 cards of victory, of overcoming something, and even putting yourself out there with the Six of Wands. So let me back it up a minute. So you are through this awakening, through this Lion's Gate, there's a lot of Major Arcana here. It is a powerful activation for you. It is a very healing, it feels like, activation for you, and soul aligning. So the alignment, maybe you resonate with being a Syrian starseed or feel connected to the sun and the stars, the moon, you know, just the universe in that way, because you are coming into a really beautiful alignment here along with our planet. So that's really, I feel like you maybe resonate as a light worker or a starseed, because yeah, I just feel that energy here. And I feel like you've seen the light here. You've been awakened to some sort of, this heartbreak feels like it's potentially, with the Six of Emotions being here, it feels like it's potentially linked to past memories, to childhood, to, or just experiences of the past that were hurtful, heartbreaking. I think you're waking up to the beliefs or thoughts or feelings that have been holding you back from moving into a place of more peace in your life, of more stability, success, excitement and inspiration, even more love, and more aligned. You are aligning with your intuition through this healing. You are bringing things into balance inside of you. I feel like a lot of you are doing like actual research, like learning something about yourself in some way. And if not, this could be encouragement to do so, of like taking some sort of course to understand your patterns better, to understand why you've been operating in patterns of lack or fear or limitation. So you are seeing something, or you've been through something recently that's been really hurtful. So for some of you, there definitely are two energies here, and you could be in both energies. So just take it as it resonates for you. But for some of you, there definitely is a love relationship here, and something about a soulmate, and moving to calmer waters, having some awareness around what wasn't working out, what was heartbreaking, how you weren't really receiving what you deserved for whatever reason, whether that was coming from your own limiting beliefs or the other person or a combination. But there's some sort of awakening to this. Maybe that's something you're learning if this is a relationship message for you. Maybe you've been learning about your attachment styles or something from childhood that you're healing here. In order to bring things into balance, your shadow and your light into balance inside of you, so that you can move forward and choose this very spiritual love. I think you see this love could be a earth sign, could be however you gender identify here. It doesn't have to be especially in this deck, it's the muse. It's not even gendered. It's not, and there's two, so it could be a king or a queen. So really it's just about being at a place of being very committed, very stable. I do feel like choosing a love that's very committed. I mean, we don't have, so this might be someone that's already your partner, or it could be someone new. I don't have marriage cards here, but I have soulmate energy, and I have soul love, and I have soul purpose here, and commitment strongly, and bringing things into balance and being successful, but requiring separation and a timeout in order to come into this. So this is what's being activated through this portal. You will be successful. You will be acknowledged. You will feel seen. So back to this multiple message. However this resonates with you, if it's not about love and a muse of materials. So I was going to say, if this is a person, this person could be or have strongly in their chart the earth signs Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, but they don't have to. They could also be a Gemini or a Pisces or a Cancer. There's Scorpio here pretty strongly as well. So just take it as it resonates. They don't have to be any of those signs, but that might be confirmation for you, or you might be these signs. Either way, this muse of materials represents you. If it's not about a love relationship, it's about you coming into alignment with your spiritual purpose in a big way here, your soul purpose. But you have to awaken to the things that have been holding you back, that have been making you feel like you weren't worthy, and delve into the memories that might be painful, to love, to forgive, to heal, to move forward, to research whatever you. I feel like for a lot of you, every time I look at this, I'm getting some sort of like self-help thing, like a class online or psychology or something. Like you're discovering something that helps you understand yourself better, so that you can move forward and be victorious in coming into this alignment with this abundance, with this being committed to a life of soul alignment. And you know what that obviously means? A feeling of balance and peace, happiness, abundance, stability, all the things that, all humans want. But we do have to work for them, most of us. Most of us don't get to that place very easily. There's shadow things that come up. There's karma that needs to be cleared. There's just life doing life for whatever reason sometimes. But through this Lion's Gateway, you're being activated to move forward very powerfully into alignment with your own stability, your own abundance. And so you are taking a time out, you are healing this past energy, and you are awakening and seeing what you need to change, the thoughts you need to change. I can feel that here. So let's get some oracle messages for you from the Starseed Oracle to see what else you need to hear. If you're liking this and it resonates, please like it. It does really help me a lot. And share in the comments if you would like to share. I do love to connect with you there. Even though sometimes it takes me a little while to get there. I see it and I appreciate you so much. Whale and Orca Elders. This is one of my favorite cards, actually. Share your song. Frequency of sound, diving deep. So maybe some of you are sound healers or singers or musicians. I have to say that right away. Or you use your voice in some sort of creative way. And you're being encouraged to continue to align with that. Maybe that is, for those of you where that's the case, it's going to bring you, stepping into this more is going to bring you a lot of stability and abundance and happiness. And Spirit saying you have to commit to it with a commitment here, feeling I'm getting. And commit to sharing your, and if it's not about your voice, you know, just expressing your truth in life, being in alignment with this spiritual purpose, whatever it is, it doesn't matter what you do in the 3D world to express this. If it is in alignment with your essence, it's about you expressing your own frequency and being authentic in that and having the courage to do that. It's not easy. We do want to hold back and hide, and that's what you're birthing up out of that. You're awakening, you're clearing something from childhood, you're getting the clarity you need. I feel like for a lot of you, so that you can step onto this path that's very creative and inspired, where you can share, because you're meant to share. And I was getting that message, remember in the beginning, about you possibly being a starseed, a light worker. I do feel like you have something here to give, to share with the world that's quite powerful about your frequency, however you do that. And with the 6 of inspiration being on the back of the deck, that tells me that too, of like you're going to be seen, recognized, maybe even online, or you already are, and that's just going to expand. That's what you're moving into, more alignment and stability. And it's because you're committing to this as well, and you're overcoming these fears of the past. This is what you're doing in Lionsgate, and it's being activated. So lean into this. It's really powerful. I want to get one more from this deck, even though I'm not trying to make these very long, but they might be. I never know. All right, what else? Okay. And you have jump in. You have dive deep and jump in. So this is about, yeah, you taking the risk, doing, but you're going to do the research first. You're jumping in, but it's a calculated jump in. So Andromedan energy, maybe some of you resonate as an Andromedan starseed. Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. And it feels like the biggest change here is you taking a time out and redirecting your attention to moving forward in alignment with your purpose. So for some of you, it might be a big change, but you have to change your mind and your energy first and clear this heartbreak of the past and be, whatever made you afraid to share your frequency. It's time for you to take that leap of faith, and maybe you're ready to do it, and you're going to be very successful. Maybe you need to hear that you're not going to miss this alignment and this stability. I love this for you, group 1. This is powerful. Pleiadian, you might be Pleiadian as well. I feel strong starseed energy in this group. The 7 sisters, the 7 star sisters, birthing creations. That's what I was saying. You're birthing this whole new timeline here in your life, this creation, maybe a creative project, maybe a new job, maybe this new relationship. If it's a relationship, you're creating a way of doing it that's very unique and very aligned, not necessarily conditioned, highly conditioned. And this is a tapestry of life and expression. Again, you are being encouraged to really express yourself, group 1. That's what's activating for you. So if this has been a challenge for you, and I can relate to this message in certain ways, by the way, so soul tribe collective here. If this has been how you've been feeling in certain ways, just know that you're getting a lot of assistance with this. If you do end up coming to the Lionsgate online event that I'm doing, I am going to ask everyone, bring what it is they want to work on in, and we're going to actually do light codes and light language and healing for specific things. So if there's something you're stuck on and you could use assistance with that. And I did just on the channel release a light language activation guided meditation that would actually be very helpful in this particular energy as well, because it's a Lionsgate activation, and it actually has a lot of self-love, clearing some of this kind of energy out, codes in it. I don't know how to explain that better right now, but you might want to listen to it if you haven't already. So anyway, those are some options here, because I feel like you're going to bust through this no matter what. But if you want some more assistance with this, because you're definitely in a time of expansion and healing through this portal. What else is happening for group 1 through this portal? We have, let's see, the South Node. Yeah, you're clearing karma from the past, destined to release. You are absolutely, so with the Judgment here, destined to release whatever this pattern from the past that was holding you back. I love that, the South Node, absolutely. And we have Yin. And I get that energy with the Lovers and the High Priestess. You're choosing your spiritual strength. You're choosing your intuition. You're committing to that, committing to your intuitive knowing, your spiritual path. With Yin here, we have the water signs and the earth signs. And it says intuitive, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. So knowing that you can be receptive to the energy, I'm hearing for some of you going out in water with this whale and orca elders. Being in natural water would be very helpful in activating for you through this portal, as well as being out under the sunlight, moonlight, starlight. Your intuition is what is awakening. Whatever's coming through this portal for you, it's going to lead you to success. So this is, I think, part of what's needed to come through in this reading for you is like pay attention to your intuition, because it is on point right now. I mean, I think it always is for you, but it is stronger than usual through this portal. So, and so is your manifestation power. So stay focused, and yeah, you're going to be inspired. You're bringing yourself into alignment through this. Some of you, like I said, are Sirian starseeds, and just this is your time. And we have way showing. Yes, you're way shower, light worker, starseed, Sirius. Oh my goodness. Can't make it up. This is the Galactic Heritage deck. Number 95. Change again, because that adds up to a 5. 95 is 14, which adds to a 5. Numerology, Sirius, future. Yeah, you are moving into, you're a way shower here. As you do this, like I said, other people are going to see this with this 6 of materials online or in your community or somewhere. And you are strongly Sirian energy here, are very aligned with Sirius, and you're the 5, you're changing into this more confident, more free, more aligned, more grounded version of yourself. You are destined to release whatever was holding you back in the past, living in the now. Cicacian Dolphin, parallel universe, number 85. 95, 85, interesting. That's 13, right? Yeah, which is a 4, living in the now. So staying in the present moment through this portal, really with this 4 of voices too, allowing yourself to just take some time out in nature, time out in rest, meditation, because yeah, as you release all this new change and beautiful energy comes in, you're being guided to lean into this change. We've got jump in, Andromeda here. We've got destined to release. We have all this energy of stepping forward with the pages too into this new beginning. So staying in the present moment, Spirit saying will help. Cicacian Dolphin, maybe dolphins you feel connected to dolphins. Again, dolphins remind me of soulmate energy. So healing something, for some of you it is with someone in particular. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner, but a soulmate, someone who's very dear to your heart, maybe family or friends. So let's see what chakras are being worked with here through the Chakra Love Oracle for this portal for Lionsgate for Group 1. What chakras are they activating through all this amazing energy? Looks like the third eye. Or is it the crown? Oh, it's a crown. Oh, I can never see these. I have to stand up. So it says, yeah, crown chakra, terminated quartz. Is that what that says? I'm so sorry, Group 1. Just want to get it right. Yeah, I think it says terminated. Yeah, terminated quartz. And it's oneness. You are a part of the universe and always will be. So again, this expansion, this energy of your crown chakra opening, allowing in more of your true essence to move through your chakras, move through you, because you are a way shower. You are moving forward into this. You're being supported by the universe. So oneness energy coming in, your crown chakras being activated through this portal. Let's get one more. What is happening? What is being activated? What chakras? Terminated quartz. I don't know what that is. That's why I was having trouble reading it. And I know a lot about crystals. I'm surprised I don't know what that is. All right, let's see. What else? What other chakras? We have the sacral chakra, which is the second chakra, and fire agate, creation. The flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth, and that's that awakening energy. So something with the sacral chakra I'm getting with creativity, with self-worth. And we were getting that. So sacral chakra, crown chakra, what else? What other chakras could use some love or are being activated, I should say, through this Lionsgate portal or whenever Group 1 is here? What? One more, please. Oh, there we go. Thank you. What is this? So pretty. The root chakra. And we have... What does that say? It's so small. No, it can't be hematite. I don't know what that says. Foundation. Foundation is what the castle of your soul is built upon. I do feel like, yeah, that's what you're going to be creating, a new stability here with the Lovers and the King of Pentacles or the Muse of Materials energy. You are creating a new foundation, and it's being spiritually guided, spiritually led. Sorry, I didn't mean to bang the table. What does it say? Yeah, it is hematite. Okay, hematite, powerful crystal. I do love hematite, very grounding. And on the back of the deck, so we have root, sacral, and crown for you, and then we have the solar. So really the grounding, and that makes sense with the Muse of Materials. You're being activated to bring more of your soul light, more of your essence, more of your gifts, to anchor them into the planet, to commit to them. So because they are a path that's going to bring you a new solid foundation here that brings you abundance and happiness. We have fearlessness. Turn your worrier into a warrior. Oh, that's good. And the crystal is amber, solar plexus. So the first three chakras are significant, but also the crown for you through this gateway. And let's get, last but not least, we have the Starseed little oracle deck here. It's another Starseed deck. What does Group 1 need to hear to close out their reading? What's being activated for them through Lionsgate? What do they need to know? Transcendence there, the crown chakra, oneness. Transcend your mind's limitations, and that's the very first thing you got with the 8 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. That's amazing. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. Thank you, Spirit. That's a perfect message for you, Group 1. That sums it up for sure. Let's get one more and then the back of the deck. One more for Group 1 to close out their reading. What's being activated through this Lionsgate portal? Ooh. Magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. And yet you are healing in a really big way. I think you've been working on this for a while, but it's going to peak. It's going to come into fullness and completion through this gateway. And we have Earth Guide kind of like way shower, I think. What does it say? Your sacred calling, exactly. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. Beautiful. You have a special light, group 1, and you are stepping more into it. So whatever you've been through, whatever you've been healing and transforming, it's allowing this transcendence and magnificence, more light to shine in your life, and going to bring you a lot more commitment, stability, happiness, abundance. So yeah, this is beautiful. Keep manifesting this, lean into this, focus on this if this resonates with you. Thank you so much for being here with me. Please let me know, like I said, in the comments if you would like to share how it resonates. If you would like to dive deeper into your own personal situation, I am available for private readings. The link is in the description box below. It will take you to my website where you can choose from a variety of different types of readings, light language activations or healing sessions. There's a lot to choose from there. And my website is dedicated to my body of work. So if you're curious about that, you can read about that or check that out while you are there as well. And again, I thank you so much, Group 1, for being here with me. This is really beautiful activation you're experiencing, and I hope these messages were helpful for you in some way. I'm sending you so much love and many blessings, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Hello, Group 2. Welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose the Crystal Visions Tarot. With the Carnelian stone. Welcome, Group 2. Thank you for joining me here for this Lionsgate message. We're going to look at what is being activated for you through this powerful gateway portal, and specifically what you can zero in on, focus on for 8-8, the key, the climax, I guess you could say, of the Lion's Gateway is the 8-8 portal, where the sun and Sirius and the earth are all in perfect alignment, and Jupiter is in Leo this year, so even more manifestation power. So we're going to look at what's activating for you, possibly what's manifesting, whatever messages want to come through from Spirit here today. I'm going to live shuffle some oracle cards for you as well to get as many messages as possible. So this card, we're going to shuffle Strength back into the deck and see what wants to come through. But from this deck, just getting messages from this Strength card representing Leo season and the Lion's Gate for me in this reading. So symbols that might be significant for you, a lion, of course, or sunflowers or eagles. And it's interesting in this card, it reminds me of, it's got a little bit of the feeling of the Two of Wands or the Three of Wands, looking at how she's looking out into the future. So I right away feel like something that might be activating what Spirit wants to talk about through this Lionsgate portal for you is something that you've been waiting for, looking for, searching for, maybe even. So we're going to see, with that in mind, we'll just dive into the tarot and see what messages want to come through for what's being activated. But that's my first feeling here, is this something that you've been waiting for, that you've been already manifesting, and just this portal is going to really amplify the manifestation, really bring it into material world. So this is a really cool message right away. And with the Carnelian stone, it's fire, and I think it's technically connected to the sacral chakra, the second chakra, but it is also the root to me because it's kind of reddish, so very a lot of energy of passion and creation is what I'm feeling for you. So before we get into your messages, or as I'm shuffling, I do want to share with you, in case you missed the introduction, that memberships are open, and if you hit the join button below, you will be able to see what's being offered, what I'm offering. And I am offering 2 events for this beautiful Lionsgate portal to help you in whatever way. It's whoever shows up. We're going to, the guides and angels and myself, all of us will co-create the healing session, the light language, whatever wants to come through to anchor in whatever you need for Lionsgate. So it will be recorded. It's on 8/7, not 8/8, so that you can listen to the recording on 8/7 if you'd like. And anyway, that link is in the description box below if you want more information around that. And I have I'm doing an in-person Lionsgate event with my amazingly talented friend Cody the Sound Healer. I will link him and that event down below in the description box as well, so you can check it out if you're interested. It's in Sedona, Arizona on 8/8 on Lionsgate. We're going to do a cacao ceremony as well, so that is all listed in the description box if you would like to see it. So without further ado, group 2, let's get into your reading. I'm excited to see what comes through for you. Thank you, Spirit, for being with me to channel the messages that group 2 needs to hear about what is activating for them through this portal that we are moving through. This is going to be about the whole gateway. It started kind of at the beginning of Leo's season, but we're going to see what's really what this energy is building into. What is the activation for group 2? Please, Spirit, tell us what they need to hear. Ooh, wow. Beautiful start, group 2. The Empress, number 3. This is major arcana for Libra or Taurus because the Empress is associated with Venus, the planet Venus. And so we have butterflies there and apples and a lotus. And she is pregnant. All right, let's see. What is happening? What is activating through this Lionsgate portal for group 2? The Six of Pentacles. A lot of abundance. It's really beautiful. A lot of growth, a lot of stability. I mean, just with 2 cards, that's what I'm getting. Something you've been looking for, waiting for, I've felt, you know. So let's see what else, what's happening, what's being activated for group 2 through this portal. Ooh, yes, the Ace of Cups. Wow. What is being activated through this portal for group 2, please, Spirit? What do they need to hear about what they're manifesting, what's being activated? The Seven of Swords. Oops. What's being activated for group 2 through this Lionsgate portal? The Five of Wands. There's more lions. This deck actually has a lot of lions in it. It's part of why I chose it. Also has dragons and unicorns. It's a great deck. And then on the back, well, actually, can I get one more? What is happening? What's being activated through the Lionsgate portal for group 2, please, Spirit? The Page of Cups. Some of you are, there's a pregnancy here for somebody. Of course, that's not going to resonate with everyone, but for someone it is, that's happening here. Or it's, yeah, ooh, okay. And then we have Justice on the back of the deck. Number 11, more Libra energy. So we have a lot of Libra, a lot of air energy out here. We do have all of the sign, like all of the elements, right? Fire, air. Yeah. But the strongest energies are earth and air. So, wow. I'm going to get more. And then the Ace of Wands behind that. This is such a beautiful Ace of Wands. Look at that. And just as I say Ace of Wands, you hear an engine start. Because that's funny to me. Because Ace of Wands is kind of like, you know, that start, that spark. And then the engine ignited. It's an ignition. Yeah, so that is confirmation. Wow. Okay, for some of you, there is this like karmic justice, this beautiful karmic justice coming in for you. Well, for every one of you, what's being activated, for some of you, I can't deny here, there's like a literal pregnancy coming in. It's something that is maybe something that you have been fearful about, concerned about, or has been taken from you in some way in the past take that as it resonates, and I'm sorry if that's the case. But you're activating this. So whether you're actually, so this is just the pregnancy message. So I'm sorry, just for one moment, for those of you who are like, I'm not getting pregnant, especially if you're a man. This is just for some of you. Just know that if you've had a challenging time around this, that's coming into balance. There's something coming in here that is like you are ready. The timing is right. The stars are aligned. The karmic justice has been cleared. Something has been cleared. You've learned some sort of lesson around that, like in your life, like not that you were having to learn anything really, like it's not like you were being punished or anything, but there was something you were clearing, like something you had to see and overcome here, but it's coming in. So for some of you, that is the case. Your karmic justice is you are, so whether you're getting pregnant right now or just spirits, that's something you're planning for the future. Spirit's saying, yes, that's something you're activating through this portal. So I think you're healing something around that. And so for the rest of you, getting into a bigger, broader message, for those of you who are nothing to do with pregnancy, pregnancy also represents fertility and abundance and birthing something beautiful and vibrant and vital into the world, a creative project, an idea, a timeline. So you are expanding, you are, with the butterflies here too, you're transforming, you're growing. There's so many lotuses in this deck and in your reading, and I'm feeling that you have been through some very challenging times, maybe even deception and backstabbing of some sort, or you just felt stuck in your own fears and limiting, self-sabotaging ways, didn't feel ready or worthy in some way. Take that as it resonates for whatever this is that is birthing. For some of you, there's been competition. There's been people in your way. And if that is the case through this Lion's Gate, if you're experiencing deception, pushback, competition, conflict from outside of you or inside of you, that's coming into balance, that's clearing. And there's growth, there's opportunity, there's abundance, there's balance. And this is your justice. There's a creative new start. There's a creative new opportunity. There's love here. If it's love that if this is, for some of you, you're being activated into your relation, deeper into love in your relationship, or it's a brand new, with the Ace of Cups here, a brand new relationship that's coming in. And just know, I feel like there is a warning in this reading for a lot of you that whatever you're birthing here, whether it is love, a baby, or some sort of new opportunity or growth in your life, abundance in your life in some way, timeline, job, whatever it is, there is a challenge here in this activation. With these lions too, it feels significant that whether this is self-sabotage, self-deception, or coming from outside of you, it is a challenge in this time. It's like almost something that's coming up through this portal, because it's going to be brought into balance. There's some sort of karmic clearing that is going to happen. So if it is, and your opportunity is coming in, so if people have been competing with you for this, whatever this is, you are going to come out on top. You're going to be successful in whatever this is, or just if you're overcoming your own, limiting beliefs or fears or self-sabotaging ways, that's coming into karmic balance through this activation portal. You're going to overcome that within you with the lotus here. No mud, no lotus. Like you have had to fight through something, against something, whether, like I said, whether it was self-deception or deception outside of you, or difficulty or challenge, whether that is, like I said, from external people, external circumstances, or something within you, that's clearing. That's the bottom line through this portal. And you're having this expansion, this growth, this love, so much opportunity. Again, it might be love for some of you, it might be a child for others of you, it might be a creative project or a work opportunity or a new timeline. Whatever it is, it's beautiful, it's abundant, and it's part of your good karma. The universe rewarding you. And I was going to say, if this was like whatever was pushing against you is not going to succeed. Through this activation portal, you are, this is coming into balance. So let's get more information. Let's go a little deeper for you, group 2, because this is interesting. I'm really powerful. Like when we saw that strength card of her looking out onto the horizon, I do feel this is something you have been manifesting or building towards, working towards. And maybe something was unfair in the past with whatever this is. I feel that strongly here. And guess what? Through the Lionsgate portal, and especially through that 8-8 alignment, this is aligning, this is clearing. Justice is on your side, and this Ace of Cups is yours. The Lotus is blooming, group 2. This is amazing. Tell me more, please, about the Empress. Why is she here for group 2 through this activation portal? Oh, look, the Knight of Cups. For some of you, it absolutely is about love. Receiving a romantic offer here. A really beautiful one. So, but take that as it resonates. It's not for all of you, or for others of you, this is just about, I think that you're going to be, I keep getting, I got that with the page too, whatever this is, through this activation portal, you're being offered an opportunity, either from the universe or from a person. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. There's a beautiful opportunity coming in. The Five of Pentacles. After, things are coming into balance. If you were in a time of lack in your life in any kind of way, whether in relationship or finances, or you couldn't get pregnant or something like that, that is healing, changing, and it might even come from an outside source, as in someone, or a court case is settling for some of you, or something where money is coming in, support is coming in, not just money. I heard not just money, support, like family, people, or a partner. But it's coming, like you're healing an imbalance here. Something wasn't fair. Again, something wasn't fair. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. What is happening through this Lionsgate activation gateway here for group 2, please, Spirit? Why is the Ace of Cups here for group 2, please? The Three of Cups. Now you're getting a lot of water in your reading. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. For a lot of you, this is someone coming back. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Whatever this offer, opportunity, or new beginning in love, whether it's like I said, a timeline, a job, or a relationship, you're going to be very happy and celebrating. It might even be new friendship coming in that's really just going to light up your life. So take that as it resonates, but it's going to be whatever it is, you're going to be celebrating it. You're going to be very happy. And I do feel like it involves other people, no matter what it is. You're going to be celebrating with other people. Why is the Seven of Swords here as in the activation for group 2? What's going on here? There it is. It came out. Strength. Leo, number 8. Why is the Five of Wands here? The King of Swords. Why is the Page of Cups here? The Seven of Wands. Ooh, there's an awesome dragon. Some of you might resonate with dragons. Fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, of course. Dragons, I love it. Seven of Wands. Okay. So tell me more about strength. Why is it here for the Seven of Swords? Tell me more about strength here for the Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords here for? Through this activation portal. I'm getting to start. You're having the strength to overcome whatever this deception was. And to see a new horizon, to see a new opportunity. The Star, to keep you're not looking at what hasn't been working, what was deceptive, what was not fair. This is Aquarius energy, and we just had that full moon in Aquarius. There's definitely a Leo Aquarius energy happening in the nodes of fate. I don't know a lot about it. I'm not an astrologer, but that's happening. So let's see, Leo and Aquarius, that might be significant for you. I feel like for a lot of you, this was some sort of inner block, some sort of inner self-deception or self-sabotaging that was going on, that you have had the strength to heal and overcome, and you're aligning now with your North Star, with your dreams. You've gotten clarity here on what I'm hearing, what's willing to, what you're willing, what is worth fighting for and what is not. What is just a waste of your time and energy. And you through this activation portal, I feel like you're leaning into giving it over to the universe and trusting in karmic justice, in the balance. You're, defending yourself. You're taking care of yourself. You're defending your boundary. You're having good boundaries. I feel like you're being very clear with your communication through this portal. You're being very honest about your boundaries, about what you're willing to put up with. I'm hearing, for some of you, what you're willing to fight for, stand for, deal with, where you're drawing the line. You're protecting your innocence, your heart, your vitality, your creativity. You're not letting anyone make you feel depleted anymore. For a lot of you, this is about you loving yourself and celebrating yourself, and it's going to bring more love and abundance and creativity and friendships and soul connections, partnerships into your life. If you're in a partnership, it's just healing and expanding. There's something here. Karmic justice, though, for some of you, this is you coming into partnership. For others of you, this is you leaving it, coming out of it. But whatever the case, however it resonates with you, whatever situation you're in, it's for the best. It is something you're going to be very happy about. It's something you are very happy about. It's something you're celebrating. And it's bringing your life back into balance. It's helping you bring that inner child and that inner creativity. It's opening your heart in some way. It's expanding your heart. Yeah, the Empress is unconditional love. It's bringing more softness, more nurturance, more abundance, more expansion, more comfort, more healing. This is the justice coming in. I do feel like there was lack. I do feel like there was problems in the past. Yes, deception, we got that. Maybe lies, betrayal, fights. I'm getting for some of you even cheating, so take that as it resonates. But through this activation portal, this is stuff you already know, by the way. Because what I'm seeing here is through this activation portal is you are healing and moving forward from this. You are being offered a new beginning from the universe, and you're celebrating this new beginning, whether it's love, a baby, a friendship, a new connection in your life and work, a new timeline, a new opportunity, a new creative project that brings you a lot of abundance. Whatever it is, it's part of your divine alignment is what I'm hearing. It's part of your true north with the star being here, wish fulfillment, but also feeling that with justice, like some sort of like energy of destiny here for you that you're aligning with. And that's great as you're manifesting this in the Lionsgate portal, because it is all about alignment. And there's this energy here on either side of your reading of Libra, of balance. And you have the Six of Pentacles. There's so much balance coming in. You have, I think, through this activation portal, you are asserting your boundaries in a way that is very fulfilling and nurturing for you. And it's going to bring you, bring so much love into your life. It's like it's that thing I'm hearing, that saying of like, we teach others how to treat us. And so you have like mastered something here, and through this activation portal, you're coming into balance. You're receiving karmic justice, whatever that means to you. You're receiving some sort of offer from the universe, some sort of opportunity that is going to heal your heart, light you up, and bring you into balance and even abundance, I would say, for most of you. However that looks for you. Yeah, there, look at this, the Ace of Swords. This is the truth. This is a breakthrough. This is happening. Spirit's confirming with that Ace of Swords. Amazing. All right, let me know. Like it if you like it. If this is resonating with you, group 2. This is really powerful energy and beautiful. More butterflies around the Ace of Swords and roses. Roses might be significant for you, but that you are transforming here. Again, that energy of transformation and growth, and I feel like it is a really big heart healing as well through this Lion's Gate portal. So let's look into your oracle cards and see what other messages want to come through around this for you. For group 2, please, Spirit, what do they need to hear? What's activating for them through this Lion's Gate portal? The void. Stop. Embrace winter, the great cosmic womb. And there's this energy of pregnancy and gestation. Interesting. So through this activation portal, you might be in a time of rest, in a time of, I don't relate, to be honest. I mean, if you are, that's okay. Like, know that that's okay and that's aligned, because you are healing from some sort of past difficulty and challenge. And in this, just like, if this is about you, just like a baby is gestating in the womb, you are gestating in this time out, in this time of rest, as maybe you're putting some boundaries up around your time and energy as you're healing. But know that you're not doing nothing. You are regenerating. You're ready. You're transforming. You're like the caterpillar in the cocoon, ready to burst forth and fly. But I do feel like you're not going to spend a lot of time alone. I don't feel the hermit energy here. I feel like a healing energy, and you're whatever it takes to do that. But I feel like you are going to be celebrating through this portal, maybe celebrating with friends on the 8th, actually. But I feel like there's a lot of opportunities coming in for you that feel loving and fun and light your heart up and feel beautiful and expansive and just make you feel beautiful or handsome or good inside. And know that that's part of like the nurturance of this void. It's helping you to be in environments like this and to put these boundaries up in such a powerful way, to call on your dragons and put up those boundaries against people, places, or things that just want to challenge you or pull on your energy or deceive you. So you are going to be going out and celebrating through this portal, I am feeling, for a lot of you, and that is going to be fun and light you up. And yeah, you're going to feel like you're filling back up regardless of this situation. If you're pregnant, you're going to be celebrating. If you're in love, you're going to be celebrating. Whatever the situation you're in here through the Lion's Gate, you're going to be having a good time with friends, with people who are meaningful to you. And it is going to be healing for you after whatever you've been through, especially. And it's going to help bring that karmic justice in for you, that good justice, that good karma. This says, heareth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. And I think you were feeling that in the past with whatever was happening. You were feeling like you weren't in with your right alignment, with your right people. And I'm also hearing for some of you are very aligned with the stars and do feel connected, or maybe even consider yourself a star seed. And so I am hearing the message that through this Lion's Gate portal, especially on 8/8, you're being guided to go out under the stars and starbathe and connect, especially if you feel like you get homesick for the stars, like if you feel like sometimes like an alien on Earth or a stranger on Earth, or like you don't fit in here in some way. I'm hearing that it can be very nurturing for you. And for some of you, I'm hearing like with all this like pregnancy energy, like star mother, like the energy of being nurtured by the frequencies that are coming through this powerful portal. To be honest, like with this gateway, it's an opening to the galactic frequencies, to our galactic friends and family, if you believe in that. I know some of you do, a lot of you do. But regardless of the case, there's this longing, and I felt that in the Strength card. There's something in your heart here that you are healing. And being out and under the moon and the stars and even in the sun safely, of course, you're going to receive a lot of like your cup filling up. being out in nature. The Empress can also represent nature, is going to also fill you up and make you feel grounded and nurtured and like ready to birth again. I'm feeling like it's going to be very, very helpful for you. Wow, more starseed energy. We have the Star Brothers here. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Yeah, you are past this place of, you were protected all along is what I'm hearing, even when you were going through that difficult time. Your star ancestors, this is Sirian energy. You might resonate with being a Sirian starseed or just connect. I mean, that is what we're connecting with. The Sirius, the sun, and the earth are all aligning. So it's interesting the Horus energy came out for you, group 2, but you are protected. You're now moving into a place of loyalty and trust, or people, places, and things around you who carry that energy. And you're being divinely guided and protected by your star family. Especially through this portal, I'm hearing so many of you, it's like if you want to connect, it's going to be very easy to do that. Easier than usual even. And you are downloading, you know, new codes, new timelines for this new balance coming in. I keep hearing destiny, like with the star here in strength and justice. I feel like you're aligning with your destiny, and it's a breakthrough in your life, and you are having to birth it. So it's not easy, but through this activation portal, you are doing it. You are figuring it out, and you're celebrating even. So if you feel sad or lonely at any point, there was Libra peeking out again. Some of you, Libra season might be relevant, which is the fall. September, the end of September through October, you might be a Libra or have that strongly in your chart. But either way, the main thing that's happening, Spirit saying through the Lionsgate portal for you, is balance. There is balance coming into your life, and abundance and love. What does group 2 need to hear, please? This is wonderful. This card wants to come out. The Moon. Satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. Exactly, you're nurturing yourself through this gateway, and the gateway is like all of Leo season pretty much. It just peaks on 8/8. The moon representing Cancer or Pisces energy, and the feminine. You do have a lot of feminine, the divine feminine energy here with the Empress and the moon. Some of you might resonate as a divine feminine, or this. If it's about love, it might be about divine counterparts. But this moon energy is telling me, you know, follow your intuition here. Listen to your dreams. Satisfy your own, yet take care of yourself. Create those boundaries where it says satisfy emotional needs and nurture yourself. Wow. What else? Square. A challenging situation, a mountain to climb. Exactly. That's what you're overcoming. And don't let your fears, with the moon here either, don't let your fears get the best of you. Get out under the stars or in nature, because there's karmic justice here for you. The challenging situation is clearing. If the challenging situation has been happening through, like, since the full moon in Aquarius, know that it's resolving itself through this portal. And this portal ends, this Lionsgate portal, I think like, I can't remember, I think August 12th. Not sure. You know, you can Google it though, or search it. Doesn't have to be Google, but you can search it because I'm sure it's all over the internet. Neptune, there's more Pisces energy. You have a lot of Pisces. So again, listening to your intuition, listening to your dreams. There's a full moon in this Page of Cups, like listening to your inner child, to your heart. This says, yeah, dream and transcend. Neptune energy. And from the Galactic Heritage cards, I almost never use these, but I do like them. And it's a huge deck. It really is huge. All right, for group 2, what else do they need to hear? What is happening for them through this portal? Orion. Maybe you resonate with being an Orion starseed. You don't have to. Present timelines. And this is number 58. And it says seduction and addiction. Whoops. Oh, and that wanted to flip in reverse. So yeah, this might have been some of the challenge. You might have been dealing with this in some level with yourself or with others in some way. But it is clearing. 58 is 13 of 4. Yeah, you're bringing in this square. Yes, it was challenging. So seduction and addiction with that deception that there might have been. So just take that as it resonates. You know, there can be like a lot of different things with that. So let's get one more. What is activating in through this portal? 43, saving humanity. Sirius. Look, Sirius is coming out, and it came out in group 1 too. That's great. Past timelines. Saving humanity, number 7. Yeah, this whatever was a challenging situation, whatever was not in alignment, was deceptive, was like unfair. It's like it wasn't. You have this higher purpose. Some of you might work in the law, you know, take that as it resonates, like the law field. Is that how I say it? I don't know. The field of law, justice. That might be very real here, where you do something, and if that's the case, there is justice on your side here. You're evolving you're coming into a lot of expansion, growth, and abundance in your career. You're having a lot of success after a challenging situation, no matter who you are, no matter what this was. There's something here about you being the bigger person. With saving humanity and Sirius, I feel like it was like you brought something into balance that was challenging for the greater good. You did it not only, so whatever it was, some of you it was for children, but for whatever it was for, you were doing it, you were fighting, you were creating these boundaries, you were creating this karmic justice. You've had the strength to align with whatever this is in order for something bigger than yourself. It wasn't just about you. And with this Ace of Swords here, yeah, this is like there's a fairness in you, group 2, and the universe is calling it out. Your guides and angels are saying they see how you handled this, whatever this challenging situation was, and you're being rewarded for it. So if you've been looking for those karmic rewards, they're coming, that karmic justice, and you're going to have a lot of abundance. You're going to heal from this and be better for it, group 2. Guilt on the back, number 41, Pleiades, past. You're releasing any guilt related to this situation as well, and forgiving others who might be guilty. But justice is definitely on your side here, is what we're seeing and feeling. 5s, again, 41 is a 5. Conflict, change. The 5s. There is that. This was very, through this Lionsgate portal, group 2, you're overcoming that. Whatever here was very challenging here. With this seductive and addiction energy, it reminds me of the devil energy, of something that had you really stuck, something that was not good for you, something that made you feel, yeah, sick, almost even, maybe lack, not well, not happy. So you are overcoming that through this portal, which is the good news. All right, so tell us more, please. Let's see what chakra, this is the Chakra Love Oracles. Thank you, Karen, if you're watching, for this deck. We're gonna look at what, right? Is this the chakra one? Oh, I'm sorry, this is the Starseed one. We are gonna look at the chakra one, but this is the Starseed one, and it is still from Karen, so thank you, Karen. What does group 2 need to hear from the Starseed deck? What is the energy? What is this activation portal bringing for them? What do they need to know? Freedom. Yeah, I love it. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. What else for group 2? Channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. Beautiful. Maybe you do channel. Maybe this is just spirit saying you don't really realize it, but your presence really, you are a light unto the world. People feel good when they're around you. I feel that here with this star energy and the 6 of Pentacles. What else? Let's get one more. Signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. Yeah, with the moon here too, you're being guided to this, through this Lionsgate portal. You are being guided to follow the signs, follow your intuition, listen to your intuition. Abundance, again, your reading started out with the card that represents abundance, and here we have it again. This is what's coming through this portal. More abundance in your life. In all, abundance can mean money, it can mean opportunities, it can mean health, it can mean all those things. To me, abundance is all of it. Loving, and this is you up leveling into a new level of love and celebration in your life. You're coming into more alignment here. So abundance is just a natural part of this growth and expansion and love. And it says, when your heart's intention, again, this is group 2. You are definitely earth angels. This came out a little bit in group 1 as well, but I'm feeling a strong earth angel vibe here with saving humanity. You are here, you give a lot. You do have an earth angel kind of heart. You do give a lot, and this says, and it's coming back. Know that it's being activated through this portal. You can help it manifest by knowing this, by believing this, by leaning into it, by asserting your boundaries and loving yourself and leaning into your own creativity. And this says, when your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. This is what you're activating, what is activating for you through this Lionsgate portal, because you have the heart. You've overcome this challenge with heart. Again, I'm getting that you've shown, with the Ace of Swords here too, you've shown integrity. You have fought this fight in a really beautiful way. And because of that, you're being set free. You're having freedom and abundance and more love and more opportunity. Come into your life. I don't know why these cards are going nuts all of a sudden. Okay, let's just shuffle them. For the chakras, what chakras are being activated for group 2 through this Lionsgate? What chakras? Root, that makes sense. And this is hematite. Foundation, this came out for group 1. Foundation is what the castle of your soul is built upon. So you're healing that root chakra. So yeah, with feelings of lack, insecurity, not enoughness, anything like that is completely healing, so that you're building a foundation with that 6 of Pentacles. That's an equal give and take in your life, where you're supported, where things are balanced. I love this for you, group 2. What else? Destiny. Oh, I can't make it up. I kept saying that. I've felt this the whole time. You are aligning with your destiny. And that's why it's taken so much strength. That's why it's been challenging, because it's such a big thing and such a rewarding thing. So this is the throat chakra, and it says fluorite. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the third eye chakra. So your 6th chakra, destiny. Follow your instincts. Yes, we got that here strongly. They lead to the truth. Again, you're finding the truth after some deception, whether it was your own or someone else's or both. You're aligning with your destiny. What else for group? What other chakras? So you got the root and the 6th. Those are 2 of my favorite crystal bowls to play together, actually, the root chakra and the 6th chakra, just FYI. I don't know, that would be, let's see, A, B, C, F and A. What else? The sacral chakra. Peach moonstone. I do love that one too. That's a beautiful stone. Let your life burst forth from the seeds of creation. Fertility. I cannot make it up. So fertility is definitely here in this group 2 happening. You are birthing something. Whether you are creating and birthing a actual physical human baby, or you are birthing something in your life, you are definitely creating something beautiful, birthing something abundant into your life through this Lionsgate. I'm so happy for you. And what else do we have? More root chakra. Yeah, you're bringing this into stability. You're manifesting this fully into form, group 2. And it says strength. And you have, strength to align with your true north, to bring your destiny in. It is the root chakra. This says smoky quartz. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. Wow. Beautiful. Wow. Thank you, group 2. Let me know how it resonates. Thank you for being here. I hope it was helpful. These messages were helpful for you. And let me know in the comments how it would resonate for you if you would like to share. I do love to connect with you there. Thank you so much for joining me here. And if you would like to dive deeper into your own personal situation, I am available for private readings. And that link is in the description box below. It will take you to my website where you can choose from a variety of different readings, light language activations, healing sessions, different things like that to choose from. My website is dedicated to my body of work, so if you're interested in finding out more about that, you can check that out while you're there too. All those links are in the description box below, as well as links to the events I mentioned earlier, and to anything else you need from me is linked in the description box below. Thank you so much, group 2. This is amazing. I'm sending you so much love and many blessings, and I'll see you next time. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose the Everyday Witch Tarot with this Strength card. One of my favorite Strength cards. I just love the way that lion is licking her hand. It's so cute. Welcome, group 3. You also chose the Lapis Lazuli. I hope you're doing really well. Thank you for joining me for this Lion's Gate pick a card reading. I'm excited to get into these messages with you. We're going to look at what is being activated for you through this gateway, through this powerful, transformational, manifesting time. Jupiter is in Leo this year for Lion's Gate, so that makes it even more powerful time for alignment and manifestation. So we're going to look into what's activating for you. The peak of this portal, as many of you know, is 8/8, and that is coming up this Saturday. I believe I'm going to be publishing this on Monday. So we're going to look at what's being activated. We're building up to the 8/8. 8/8 is the peak of the energy, and then we come into then it kind of like teeters down from there and moves away. I forget when Lionsgate ends, but I think it might be August 12th, but I'm not sure. Anyway, so we're going to get into those messages for you, group 3. I'm seeing here from your Strength card, we are going to shuffle that back into the deck and just see if it comes out in your reading, since I did just hand select these for the groups. But what I'm seeing with this card in particular is there's just so much grace in this particular image. I mean, Strength always represents grace to me, as well as temperance, but in this it's like she has not only mastered you don't have to be she, just saying that because of the card, and it usually is the feminine represented in the tarot, so it's a feminine aspect of the self. Either way, it's like you have not only overcome some sort of ego battle from within. And when I say ego, I don't mean like egotistical. I just mean that part of us that has like more aligned with the personality and black and white energies, like more the energy of the mind and more the energy of like separation, and not so much the energy of higher self. It can be our instincts, it can be our shadows, it can be a lot of things that through this activation you're bringing peace, you're bringing balance, you're not just having the strength to overcome something within yourself, but you're making friends with it. And there's that black cat there too beneath the lion. So it's like you are very connected to your intuition, and that has guided you to befriend this part of yourself that left untended could potentially destroy everything, is what I'm hearing. And I do get that. We all do on some level. And there's storminess behind her. So you're coming out of a storm. You've befriended this part of you that you had to overcome. Made peace with it. it's deeply connected to your shadow and your intuition with that black cat. So that's what I'm getting to start for you, group 3, as what's being activated for you. You're overcoming some sort of deep challenge within you, ego death of sorts, not just ego death, like through the activation of this Lionsgate portal, you're making friends with that part of yourself again. So there's peace, there's integration coming in. So maybe you're coming out of some sort of challenging, maybe even ego death or shadow period, or just a time where you felt like a little bit out of control to your instincts, to your primal desires or needs, in whatever way that shows up for you. It can be a compulsion to, it could be like traditional addictions and obsessions and things like that, to whatever degree, you know, I'm not saying to a large degree, but it can also be, sorry, I just got distracted because I saw a phone call coming in. It can also be, well, let me just continue, like, you know, an addiction to perfectionism, an addiction to negative thoughts, patterns that you know aren't serving you. So anyway, through this portal, you're overcoming something like that in a big way. Not just overcoming it, like I said, making friends with it, making peace with it, having this, like, alchemizing it, basically making it work for you now. Like now it's like, it's almost like putting your demon, that's what it is. It's like putting your demons on a leash. You know, you got a hold of whatever this is and you're like, yeah, and now you work for me. So that's pretty cool, group 3. I like this energy. This is a powerful Lionsgate, it feels like, for me. And I mean, for you and me in this group, the energy I'm sitting in, because I'm sitting in your energy with this witchy deck too. Yeah, there's something about your gifts here, your abilities to work magic in your life, to come into your power, something like that. Okay, while I'm shuffling your deck, I just do want to say, if you missed the introduction, memberships are open. The link, the join button is below if you just want to check out what's available. Would love to have you, connect with you there. Thank you to those of you who have joined. And I do have 2 Lionsgate events going on, one in person in Sedona in Arizona on 8/8 and one in online on 8/7. Both of the links and more information is in the description box below if you want a link to go check out what those are about. That is all listed in the description box for you. Would love to see you at either event. And I am doing the in-person one with my friend Cody, the sound healer, and I'll link him there as well. He's amazing. If you don't already follow him, his music is really beautiful and very healing. So anyway, okay, moving on. Thank you for that. Let's get into your reading, group 3. This is really powerful. So what does group 3 need to hear? What is activating for them, Spirit, please, through this Lionsgate portal? What is activating for group 3? Oh, beautiful. The 6 of Cups. For group 3, please, Spirit, what is activating? Oh, the 4 of Cups. A lot of water, feeling energy out, emotions right away. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio might be relevant. It's activating what's happening here through the Lionsgate for group 3, please, Spirit. The 3 of Swords. What is activating for group 3 through this Lionsgate way, through this Lionsgate portal? The King of Pentacles. What is activating? What's happening through this Lionsgate portal? The Fool, jumping out with all these cards flipping out. Major Arcana, 0. Aquarius energy. I'm pretty sure. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. It also feels like Aries, of course, like taking a leap here. The Magician, number 1 on the back of the deck. Yeah, you are. You're manifesting some sort of reunion here. Possibly with a King of Pentacles energy. So it could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Male or female, doesn't matter. But it doesn't have to be an earth sign. It's just someone who is very grounded and stable financially as well, comfortable in their life, maybe a father, maybe a husband, maybe your husband, but there is this energy of heartbreak and rejection here. Could also be a boss, a friend, could be anyone, because it could also be a female. So just take this energy, but it's someone who's very stable, who's financially independent, who it might even be considered wealthy, is very secure, very grounded, almost like, yeah, just very domestic. Yeah, you know, there's a dog here and then the bull, maybe representing Taurus. Very abundant, very generous, very kind, upright like this. So might be a father, like I said, but either way, there's something here around heartbreak, around feeling not seen, not heard, rejected. So you're manifesting some through this Lionsgate portal. See, look, it almost looks like this child is trying to offer this cup to his father, and he's just like, the father is like, you know, not meaning to ignore the child, but is just obviously caught up. Like the father looks really upset. So he's obviously just caught up in his own emotions and his own pain. And so he's not really even noticing that this cup is being offered. And, you know, it's not even, excuse me, my throat chakra, it's not even personal to the child, but of course a child's never going to know that. A child's going to take it personally. It's going to hurt, you know? And there's something here about that with the Six of Cups. You're healing something from childhood around rejection or abandonment here. There's a whole new path opening up for you around stability, abundance, safety, I'm hearing. Worth, feeling worthy, not just financially, but inside and out. You're manifesting this. You have been manifesting this with the Magician here. You're a very powerful person, group 3. I feel this here, and we're going to get more information here, but you're taking a leap of faith in a new direction. The Fool doesn't carry any baggage with him or her. So you're taking a leap. You've let go of whatever this past is. You're healing it with the 3 of Swords here. It does tell me you're healing your heart. You're healing whatever heartbreak was here around rejection. Like I said, it might not have been a father in childhood. It might have been a spouse or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or, you know, someone, a boss, a friend. Take it as it resonates. A family member. Okay, so let me put the Magician here. Yeah, for some of you, this is from a partner, and now you're single or going to be, and you're starting off in a new direction. So tell me more about this. It doesn't have to be that, of course. It could just be, like I said, you overcoming something from childhood here, so that you can rise into this King of Pentacles energy of stability and wealth and comfort and safety and peace. He's so peaceful. All right. Whoops. Let's see. What is going on with the Six of Cups? Why is the Six of Cups here? What's activating? Could also be, I have to say, I'm going to shuffle one more time because that last one just wasn't satisfying. This could be a reunion with a partner or a soulmate as well, or a friend. It could be a reunion happening that allows a new beginning, and you've manifested this reunion. And if the reunion in this gateway, you would know because you'd be experiencing this. If the reunion leads to yet another cycle of rejection and heartbreak, you're setting yourself free from this. You're manifesting a new start. This cycle is done for you. If, regardless of your situation or your story, this cycle of rejection and heartbreak, disappointment and heartbreak, whatever it was here, is ending. You're manifesting a new start. And so you can lean into that in this powerful 8-8 energy in Jupiter and Leo that we're in right now. If you're here at another time, that's okay. It's timeless. You're likely in a highly manifesting energy right now for whatever reason, whenever you land on this video. But this is the time to really take this leap of faith, to manifest this new, abundant, stable, prosperous, like in every element of your life kind of energy. I'm hearing to return to yourself again in a way, to give yourself what you deserve, to allow yourself to what you deserve. I just heard too, so take that as it resonates. For group 3, please, what is activating for group 3? Why is the 6 of Cups here for this Lion's Gateway? 5 of Swords. Yeah, there might have been a conflict or an argument or a battle with someone from the past that you're healing, going in a new direction regardless. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're taking charge of your life. You're also glowing up. Look at the dragon. Dragons might be significant for you. You might feel really connected to dragons. I do, for sure. You might be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, but you don't have to be, or it could be strongly in your chart. Here's that beautiful black cat again, and I do feel it's like you are lighting up in your own life. It's like you're, okay, let me get a little bit more and I'll continue. Tell me why the 3 of Swords is here, please, for group 3, please. Why is the 3 of Swords here for group 3? See that? The 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. Interesting. 6 of Pentacles came out in group 2. I felt like that might be significant for somebody. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Why is the King of Pentacles here? The Lovers. Yeah, that's what I was getting. Number 6, this is Gemini energy. Tell me about the Fool. Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? The 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands? Yeah. The Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. Interesting. The King, divine counterparts coming out. It's possible for some of you there was a betrayal within a soulmate or a counterpart or love relationship, and it didn't feel fair. There might have been arguments and heartbreak and a feeling of rejection, feeling like someone chose someone else over you. This is just for some of you, obviously. This could also relate to career or in your family. You know, maybe you felt like siblings were chosen over you. That you didn't really, regardless of the situation, there was a lot of heartbreak here. I think that you are this Queen of Pentacles. You're manifesting a new beginning here, for sure. You're healing with the star behind that. Aquarius energy, number 17. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands, please, with the Fool. Why is this here? Tell me about the Seven of Wands with the Fool. I feel like you are protecting, defending this new beginning. Tell me more. Why is the Seven of Wands here for this? Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is about deception for some people, about drawing the line, putting some boundaries up here. Somebody's having to make a choice. Tell me why this Lovers and the King of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Lovers. What's the Lovers here for group 3? It's activating through Lionsgate portal. Big stuff going on for the collective. Makes sense, but why is the Lovers here, please? Yeah, the Ace of Cups. And one more. Or what's the other choice? What is the choice? Or is that the choice? The Four of Pentacles. Seven is here. That might be relevant. Tell me more about the 7-7. 7 might be a number that resonates with you. The Empress. Oh, wow. Libra and Taurus energy coming out, number 3. You are manifesting a new beginning in love. Tell me more about this, or because it is about love for a lot of you. If it's not about love, you're manifesting a new beginning in your life in terms of abundance and stability and balance and growth, which is really beautiful. You're letting go of the past, pain, heartbreak. All right, but for a lot of you, this is about love. So tell me, why is the Queen of Wands and the Four of Cups here? But for those of you who aren't, that is the message here. This choice, the Lovers tells me that for a lot of you, this is about love. If it's not about love, it's about soul purpose. Like your divine alignment, your purpose in this life, like the thing that's going to make you feel alive and abundant, that is going to bring you into full alignment, which always brings us into our abundance. And so for some of you, this is about like not feeling passionate, not feeling aligned in the past, not feeling like you were receiving the opportunities that you wanted or needed, or recognized for your beauty, your gifts, your skills. So there's this past frustration around that. And as you're moving, there's an activation as we move through this Lionsgate portal where you have this opportunity. It's like you're healing the past, because the choice that's in alignment with your soul is either to open to love or to hold back, to open to opportunity or to hold back, to take the opportunities in life, to take the risk on your own abundance, to not self-sabotage, not deceive yourself, not see your worth, and to choose love, not fear, to choose the experience, to choose to be open to an experience that looks like will lead you to stability and abundance. And then it's the same thing if it's love. It is about someone, you or this other person, or both of you, through this activation, through the healing of your heart, balancing these energies, bringing reciprocity and an opportunity for love back in. The choice seems to be between taking the opportunity for love or holding back. So either you are this king, or well, like I said, no, I really think it's about this other person or this other opportunity is through this gateway making a choice. Can you tell us more about what choice they might make? It looks like there is an opportunity for a new start regardless, but what kind of choice is this king making? Because it could be you, depending on how this all resonates for you. You might be the king and the queen. It can come out like that in a reading. You could even be this queen. You could be all of them. All right, let's see. What are they going to choose? Or what are they, if we can know that. That is the question, but what are they leaning towards? What's likely to happen? What are they going to choose here? Can we know? If we can know, please, Spirit. Wow. The Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. They're going to choose to open their heart. You or them. Wishes are coming in because you're choosing to not hold back anymore, but to be open, to take a leap, to get out of your comfort zone, to trust that you're manifesting all that you desire, even if the past hasn't served you, even if you weren't feeling that. Like, I feel like for some of you, there might have been a past story about, that isn't meant for me, a heartbreak around I'm never going to receive equal give and take in life or in love in some way. I'm never going to be seen for my creativity, my beauty, my value. But that's changing. That's healing, whatever, if that was a part of you from childhood even. Or if this was with a person you were feeling that way, there's an opportunity for wish fulfillment. There's an opportunity for a brand new start. But it is going to require also, with the very strong boundaries, staying in your power, nurturing yourself, not deceiving yourself about what is happening around you, trusting your instincts with all those black cats. Tell me more. I want to go a little deeper here. What's the Six of Cups? What's the Five of Swords? The Chariot. Number 7, major arcana for Cancer. Yeah, so that argument, whatever it was, that challenge, that difficulty with this person that's been happening through this Lion's Gateway, or you're remembering it, I think it puts you at a place where you had to move forward. You had to move away. So that's why I said for some of you, this is a brand new beginning, a reunion and a brand new beginning for some of you. For others of you, this is you moving away from someone or something that wasn't bringing you happiness. You're choosing your happiness regardless of your situation. And you're going to be successful, but you're moving away from conflict, strife, things that are out of alignment, that don't value you, that don't bring balance and happiness and love and appreciation into your life. You're a very good manifester, Group 3. I can feel that here with her eyes closed by the ocean. She's manifesting those wishes. All those cups behind her are desires, dreams, emotional fulfillment. You're choosing that. Regardless of what this King of Pentacles energy decides. It's a new beginning in love. It's a new beginning that is fortunate with 7-7 here, as you overcoming patterns of the past, either with someone or without them. But you're manifesting stability and abundance with it. And a feeling of self-worth, like an up-leveling in your confidence and self-love, a feeling of just being really embodied in all that you are. This is a really beautiful energy, Group 3. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands with this Four of Cups, please, Spirit. Why is this Queen of Wands here? The Four of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you didn't feel seen. That you didn't feel appreciated. That you felt rejected, disappointed. Like your light was put out, like somebody stomped out the flame. Yeah. So you pull, the High Priestess is here. Number 2, this is Pisces and Cancer energy, but it's like you, whatever your situation, through this Lionsgate portal, you are coming back into your power. You're reclaiming after, whether it's disappointment or rejection from childhood or recently, it's like you are taking the time out to heal, to get more aligned again with deeper with your higher self and with your intuitive knowing, and you know exactly how to move forward from here. Like you are, I hate to like make it so cliche, but you're literally choosing yourself in this portal. You're choosing a fresh new start. You're manifesting your own love, your own abundance. You're not chasing anything. You're laying down your boundaries and you're saying, this is the way it's going to be, and I'm moving forward from anything that is not balanced, that is not loving, that is not abundant, that is not in alignment with my higher self, with my truth, that doesn't acknowledge my greatness in a way, like not in a conceited way, but just in that way that everyone should be loved and seen. So you are creating incredibly good boundaries through this portal, and you are choosing you. I mean, I'm bottom line. And it's either bringing something back into balance in a partnership for you, bringing you into union with someone or something, or it's taking you away from someone, a soulmate perhaps, that you were no longer in alignment with. You're ready to, take a leap of faith out there, like love is out there somewhere for me in this universe. Like this wasn't fulfilling my needs, my emotional needs or my wishes or my desires. So yeah, I'm moving on. 9 of Swords, you might have lost sleep over this. This was definitely heartbreaking, whatever it was, whether it's from childhood or recent or both. But there was a lot of anxiety. Maybe you're in anxiety now. Group 3. The Emperor is behind that. Are you kidding me? Yeah, definitely a lot here about divine counterparts, about union. But yeah, there was a lot of anxiety with whatever this is. But you're putting an end to that through this Lionsgate portal. You are manifesting peace. You're manifesting a new beginning. You're manifesting abundance, love in your life, stability, a recognition of your worth. So yeah, that's amazing. And so if you are upset with this 9 of Swords, group 3, please know that you're healing through all of this. There's a message coming through. There's balance coming in here. You're taking charge of your life. You're going to feel empowered again from whatever this is. And I feel like this leap in this new direction is very abundant. It's expansion. So you are moving, the universe is like through this reading anyway, saying like you are aligning, you are manifesting like balance and alignment. Because if this isn't about I'll slow down. If this isn't about a partnership, this is about you bringing yourself into balance with all these energies of the King and the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor and the Empress. You are, and the 6 of Pentacles, coming into a really powerful balance. So any anxieties that you have had here around whatever happened here, you're healing, you're moving away from, you're manifesting and choosing what it is that you truly desire. And if it's not with these past energies, you're being guided to take a leap of faith towards what does value you, what does light you up, what does give you expansion. You're creating boundaries here. I just keep getting that. And you're not letting anyone deceive you. You're taking your power back in a huge way here from whatever this was. Like I said, whether it was a distant past, the recent past, or current even, or if it was both or all of the above. All right. So I hope this is resonating. If it is, please like it and let me know in the comments if you would like to share. I do love to connect with you in the comments, even if it takes me a while to get to you. I love it. I read them all, and I really appreciate the energy exchange. And for you being here, thank you. So what else does group 3 need to hear, please, Spirit? What's being activated through this Lionsgate portal for this beautiful group 3? I do need to do a love reading. Love came out in group 2 and 3. I'm like, oh, I think it's time to do a love reading. I did have a request for that. So, all right, let's see here. We have the Golden Children, inner child. Again, that's what I was saying. You're healing something deep in your inner child through this Lionsgate portal. Inner child tenderness, innocence, and pure gifts. Or is that rare gifts? Yeah, rare gifts, sorry. And pure gifts. Yeah, and maybe that, I feel like for some of you, that's what you're healing. Like this was rejected. You know, whether it was with a counterpart, a partner, a friend, or your family, but it's like you are you have this high priestess energy. You're very intuitive. You're probably very psychically or intuitively gifted with the Empress here too. Maybe you're a divine feminine, divine masculine. The Emperor is here too. Take it as it resonates, but you are gifted. You are very aligned and connected to the universe. So, yeah, and so I think that in your life you have been tested with this energy of rejection, abandonment. It's been activated. And I don't feel like you're going through this maybe you are, so take it as it resonates, and I'm sorry if you are, but I feel like in a way you're just kind of revisiting something around this, that maybe it's not an acute situation, but if it is, again, either way, my heart goes out to you, because this feels like a very challenging, like it's healing those deep childhood wounds. And Saturn is also in retrograde in Aries, and that has been challenging, and that maybe is creating some anxiety. There's some karma coming up from the past, or not karma. Yeah, karma, like lessons coming up, some reminders from the past here. Maybe there was some sort of argument even, you know, that created a separation. There's a reunion going to happen here. Regardless, for some of you, you're moving away from someone, but a lot of you, you're going back and you're healing something and up leveling with a partner, coming into union in a new way. Others of you, it is with yourself. It is creating this healing from the past and creating an abundant, loving, exciting new beginning where you have just amazing boundaries and know your self-worth to such a degree and your power to such a degree that you manifest exactly what you want in whatever that is. And I love this for you, and you do deserve this. You are a divine being having a human experience. I feel all three groups. I mean, I know this collective is very high vibrational and very connected and very, you know, spiritual, and starseeds and light workers and way showers and golden children, obviously. You know, Mintakan starseeds to the 144,000. There's so many vibrant, powerful, beautiful souls here, and whoever you are, even if you don't identify with any of those kind of things, you have an incredibly powerful energy and a very strong spiritual path. And so you are, through this Lionsgate portal, you are being activated to choose love, choose your heart, choose your heart's desires, your wishes, your dreams, to not hold back, to take that leap of faith and love yourself enough to jump through whatever doorway it is that is leading you away from this past pain. What else? Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Spirit. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Yeah, you are healing. You're letting it go. Spirit's saying, where you've cracked open, whatever pain you've been through has let more light in. You are healing. You are ascending. You're expanding. You're growing. You're moving into more vibrancy in your life, more opportunity, more fertility, overcoming any kind of deceptive or sabotaging patterns or people from the past, any kind of fears in a way. Yeah, definitely. And then we have empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what is not yours. This is it. You are moving away from this pattern, taking on rejection as a projection, taking, like, for some of you, take this as it resonates, but I feel like for a lot of you, there was some sort of rejection of the past, especially from childhood, or abandonment from, you know, that something going on where, you know, what am I trying to say? Amplified your empathic nature, and you took that projection of that parent, like I said, or spouse or friend or whoever it is, that was so caught up in their own pain that they were distracted, and you felt unseen, unloved, unchosen, unrecognized for your beauty, for your power, for your gifts. Maybe even it created conflict because this person didn't understand, perhaps. But either way, it's like you absorbed that, as some part of you did anyway, as a truth of like, oh, this is a problem with me. But it never was. And this is what you're healing, regardless of how it's showing up in your life through this Lionsgate portal. Wow, group 3, really beautiful. You're gaining energetic sovereignty, but that's what I was saying with this Empress and Emperor coming out, and the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Like, in your physical embodiment, in your life, you are gaining an incredible amount of balance and power and energetic sovereignty, as well as, I feel like with the King and Queen of Pentacles coming out, I feel like you're also gaining physical sovereignty as well as energetic. So just take that however it resonates, because there's a lot of abundance in this new leap of faith, in this new beginning. There's a lot of abundance all over this reading, actually. So, I mean, group 3, all over your reading. So let's see. What else is being activated? What do they need to know for group 3, please, Spirit? What else? Neptune came out for group 2. Dream and transcend. This is the energy of Pisces. Again, with that intuition in the High Priestess, you are very in tune. Divine being. You have gifts. You're very intuitive gifts. Maybe psychic. Maybe some of you are readers. Witchy. This is the witchy deck. And you got the magician, regardless of your gender. What else does group 3? What are they manifesting? Or not? Well, maybe. What is activating for group? Yeah, because activating, you're being activated, so you're manifesting. It's all part of it. It's all connected. For group 3, what's happening through the Lionsgate portal? What do they need to know? Jupiter. Yes, Jupiter is in Leo. Amazing. And you've got this beautiful expansion, abundant energy of the Empress. Grow and expand. That's what we've been saying your whole reading. Amazing. Jupiter is aligned with Sagittarius. That might be relevant for somebody. More fire. And then on the back of the deck, we have opposition. Imbalance. Exactly. You're healing this. Imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. Exactly. You are through this Lionsgate portal. It might even be happening for you. You might have been experiencing this. So know that luck is on your side here with Jupiter. You're expanding, growing, healing. This is all part of bringing you into choosing you in a bigger way. This opposition is like the sand against the pearl, you know, creating the jewel of who you are, because you're coming into this wonderful alignment and union, whether it's with a person or with yourself, in this like sovereignty energy. Amazing. All right, let's look into the Galactic Heritage deck, which is so thick. Oh my goodness. I hardly ever use this deck, but I do like it. What else does group 3 need to know about what's being activated for them through this Lionsgate portal for group 3, please, Spirit? What do they need to know? Earth, present moment Earth, new consciousness. Number 54, it's a 9. Yes, you are coming into a new consciousness through this. I do feel like you're in an ascension wave through this activation portal with golden children, rare gifts. Some things are being activated as you release, as you let this yourself crack open. I just heard it's all happening for you. Present, staying in the present moment, connecting with Earth can also be helpful, I'm hearing. What else is activating? What do they need to know? What does our group 3 need to know, please, Spirit? Whoa. I don't know what that was about, but okay. All of a sudden shuffled really fast. Number 75 is the melting pot. Again, Earth, future. Number 75, what is that? 12, which is a 3. Again, the Empress. 369, you have 369 here, and the Magician. You're manifesting for sure, group 3, through this portal. So take advantage of this energy. You have Jupiter here too. This portal, whatever it is, this leap, it's like you're leaping through this portal. Whatever it is you desire here, you're opening up into a new consciousness. You're So this is blind enthusiasm, the Pleiades, past timelines. And that's the number 6. So like I said, you have 3, 6, 9. So yeah, you're integrating this melting pot energy gives me this energy of like you're integrating into this new consciousness, healing from this, whatever this was. And it is through enthusiasm that we manifest. So I think that with blind enthusiasm here, it is like you are being guided to trust this activation, to trust, to not go into fear if you can, but to create the boundaries you need and to give yourself the self-love and self-care that you need. And it will help you, so get into an excited place about what's coming. And I'm feeling alchemy with the melting pot, because again, you are alchemizing this past pain into gold, into your future, into a new consciousness, a completion of a cycle, as it's number 9. Oh, look at that. In the back, we have number 104, which is a 5, change, leaving home, Esasani, parallel timelines. The activation and ascension energy is there with that rainbow energy for me in pink. It's like your heart is healing, high heart. So it is an integration of a higher consciousness coming in for you through this portal. Leaving home might be significant. For a lot of you, we've talked about this in this reading. For some of you, it is leaving a relationship or a reunion after leaving home. For others, it's about your family, something from childhood. Maybe a parent left, or maybe you left at a very young age. Take it as it resonates, but you are integrating and healing all of this in a big way and alchemizing it into a new level of creative energy and expansion and new consciousness. Why? Because you are a divine being having a human experience. You have gifts, you have spiritual gifts. You're a golden child in the sense of the universe sees you as someone who has these gifts. A magician, the high priestess, a divine feminine or masculine, someone who this is not your first rodeo on the planet. And I'm also getting with melting pot that you have lived in many different incarnations and many different forms. And it's given you this ability to alchemize and transform and come into a powerful level of balance and stability and abundance and love in your life. Enthusiasm, literally, you're being cracked open. You're transcending. I'm getting with your dreams too. Pay attention to what you're dreaming. You're being led home is what I'm getting here too. This change, whatever this is leading you back home to yourself in a big way. Wow. And there has been opposition. I do feel that. But the change is here. That's the good news. Group 3. I think I want to get the chakra deck first and do this other one last. So 2 more oracle decks for you, these little mini decks. Thank you, Karen, if you're watching, for donating these. This is the chakra deck. I'm asking Spirit, please, what chakras are being activated through this portal for group 3? We have the confidence. Yes, we were getting that. You're getting a new level of consciousness here. That's part of this new consciousness is what I'm trying to say, is confidence. It is the solar plexus chakra. The stone that would help with this is tourmalated quartz. No one will believe you if you don't believe in no one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader. Yeah, there's a huge upgrade here in your confidence and self-worth through this portal. I definitely feel that. Solar plexus chakra, that's your 3rd chakra. What else is being activated? What other chakras for group 3 through this Lionsgate portal? The root chakra with snowflake obsidian, safety. In the hurricane of life, a strong foundation will keep you safe. And that's what that's this new leap of faith is going to build you a new strong foundation. Beautiful. So you can work with snowflake obsidian. That is a really good one. Safety. That is huge here. That is something you're healing. Starting to feel safe, balanced, worthy, loved, abundant. Yeah, that cracked open energy is not easy, but that pain is literally up-leveling you. It's making you're using it. The magician is also an alchemist. You're using it to create stability, abundance, and love in your life. It's really, I can't make this up. That's part of why you're going to have so much confidence. What else is the chakra? What other chakras are being activated for group 3, please? Ooh, that one does. This was on your top. I have to look because it is also the solar plexus chakra, because look how yellow. That was your top card, and I was drawn to it. And it says manifestation, exactly, with the magician. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence, again, and belief. So this is what you're doing. You're manifesting through this portal because you're gaining confidence through whatever this experience has been. And you're grounding into this. There's safety here for you. Whatever you're manifesting is bringing you confidence and safety. So manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief together. The stone is topaz. And then you have another solar plexus. Yeah, this is so much about you coming into your power, this portal, group 3 for you. Another solar plexus card, and this one says citrine, abundance, beautiful. The world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. Yeah, huge new consciousness coming in through this portal. You're going to see it show up. I feel a lot of abundance for you physically, like actually physically in your life, as well as internally with confidence. There's so much of that here for you, group 3. I can feel this. A new foundation, some sort of new opportunity. That seems to be the a collective message here about a new opportunity, but it's healing. Okay, so coming back into your power in a big way with the solar plexus chakra healing. And from this little star seed mini card deck, let's see what else to close out group 3's reading. Do they need to hear? Celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. Yes. Confidence is building. You're going to be celebrating yourself. You're going to be celebrating with others. Blind enthusiasm, celebration. Even if you just feel good and want to celebrate, even if you just feel this abundance coming and it's not even here yet, you just want to go celebrate, that will help it manifest. Some of you need to hear that. So what else? Fourth group. Gaia. Connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. Yeah, stay grounded, stay connected to the earth in whatever way that works for you. Water is always very grounding and healing. But yeah, Gaia, you are, yeah, with the Empress here too. Very connected to Gaia, it feels like, this group. Very connected to Mother Earth. I feel like you've maybe an old soul, had many. I mean, we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles out. You might be an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but you don't have to be. But the Empress too, you know, Libra and Taurus. You might be a Taurus. But you're very grounded. You're very connected to the Earth. And so Spirit's saying you're part of this new consciousness that's birthing on the planet. Celebrate your life. Celebrate your ability and your gifts, because they're here to help build a new earth. You're here to, you are very connected to Mama Gaia, Pachamama for some of you. You refer to her that way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Starseed, yeah. A lot of you are starseeds. Starseeds. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. And I was just, as I was reading that, I heard through your talent and your gifts. So you're being called through that. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light, however that shows up for those of you who are being called into gifts. Now's the time through, you're being, well, you know, and it's not in a should kind of way. I just feel like you're going to be feeling that energy activate through this portal. And this fell on the ground. Stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. So make sure you are resting and giving yourself, giving yourself this nurturance. We saw that. Kindness, compassion. I feel like I want to get one more from this deck. Choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, You guide your journey in the direction of choice. Beautiful. And on the back of the deck, we have vibration. Yeah, I felt that when I pulled Starseed. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence, and that came out all over your reading. And you have new consciousness here. Your vibration is rising. I feel like a lot of you identify as like new earth architects, people who are consciously or unconsciously birthing the new earth. You're coming into a lot of confidence and security and stability, so that you can continue to plant seeds on the planet here of new consciousness. Beautiful. Magnificence. This came out in group 2 also. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. Again, rare gifts, group 3. You are magnificent. But most importantly, you are enough. You're definitely healing these patterns, seeing your self-worth, seeing your value, coming into confidence through this portal. Really, I feel like you've been working on this for a while, but the activation is happening through this beautiful Lion's Gate blue star. Some of you might resonate as a blue star starseed. I do for sure, or a blue ray starseed. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is the choice you're making. To follow your own inner light and to manifest what it is you desire. And it brings you a lot of confidence. This is a huge activation through this portal for you, group 3. I do feel like a lot of you are divine feminines or masculines, star seeds, light workers, earth angels. This is you're being guided into a new level of consciousness here. You're healing something significant, and it's manifesting a lot of power, stability, and abundance into your life, group 3. This is really, really beautiful. So have no fear with this 9 of Swords here. Yeah, believe in yourself. Your confidence is birthing through this portal that we're in. So you can work on, if you're not feeling this especially, you can really lean into this, manifesting this on, especially on 8/8. So thank you, group 3, for being here with me. I hope these messages were helpful for you in some way and resonated. Like I said, please let me know in the comments if they did. I do love to connect with you in that way and hear how it all resonates, because there's so many different storylines I feel happening. And thank you for liking the video, for that energy exchange. It really, really helps, way more than you think. And for hyping the video, I keep forgetting to say that. If you've been hyping the videos, thank you so, so much. The channel has been growing, and I'm so grateful for all the new subscribers and all the people who have been here. Just such a beautiful energy, and I love you all so much, and I love reading for you. This is such a high vibrational group. And yes, I am available. I'm like, what else do I want to tell you? I'm available for personal readings right now if you'd like to dive deeper into your own situation. And that link is in the description box below. It will take you to my website where you can choose from a variety of different readings, light language activations, or healing sessions. If you're interested in any of that, there's a lot to look at there. And my website is dedicated to my body of work, Angelic Earth Resonance, so you can find out more about that there as well. And all of those links are in the description box below. I thank you so much, group 3, for being here and with me, and this is really amazing. I'm sending you so much love and many blessings, and I look forward to seeing you next time.